Yes, sure, ladies and gentlemen, you are welcome to the biggest entertainment show on the planet, and of course, I remain your host with the most too much sauce on your screen. I go by the name Ife Uluwa or Shuke, and of course, you know I never do the show alone. I always come with somebody who's gonna support me in giving you the intellectual conversations, dope narrations, and of course, analysis of the biggest entertainment story. And today, I am so lucky to be in the presence of a beauty queen, and she goes by the name Edu Queen.
Hi.
Yes, how you doing?
I'm good, thank you.
Yes, you look very beautiful actually.
Thank you. You look nice.
This
too.
Edu thing.
What about it, please?
Yeah, you people are just too fine.
It's the natural stuff. This is how
Now
it
it's
is.
just I woke up like this.
I woke up like this, exactly.
Thank
No,
you. Anyways, of course, yes, big shout out to everybody who is watching from home. And of course, yes, we can never do this show without you guys if you don't join us in this dope narrations, analysis, and of course, dissections. And the number to dial in on is 0909-848-48 to share your opinion. Of course, on the trending topics, trending discussions, or maybe you just want to speak to one beautiful Edo Queen. Yes, the line is open. Yes, you see me, I'm a very good guy. I used to match make people. You get it. Anyways, yes, of course we have to do the weekend recap. Of course, it is the festive season. Yes, dirty December. How's your December been?
It's very clean.
Your own has been clean, have you? Mine is about to start getting dirty today.
Hey, Shebi, you need money for dirty December now.
No, mine should we start getting dirty from today now.
You
know why?
Guys, let me break it to everybody. Can I?
Yes, why not?
Can I? So today is extra special because it's not just Monday, it's not just December, but it's also Ife's birthday. So
make some noise!
Just take a look at his skin, shiny and sparkling.
I always shine. Oh, come on, what are you talking about? But yes, of course, it is my birthday.
Yes.
I'm receiving funds, so I'm receiving gifts. I'm
yes,
receiving,
please. Into our account.
And my account number is 0909-848-408. Yes, please call on that number and then yes, talk to my producer. My producer will get to me. Anyways, guys, yes, I'm just joking about that. But yes, of course, we are doing the weekend recap. And of course, what are we doing this weekend, or what happened this weekend?
Plenty things happened. Plenty things happened.
Should we start with one?
Yes.
All right. So Keke Palmer, apologies, reveals her pregnancy.
It was the way she did it for me. Like everybody's talking about if I have an oven in the bun or something, and then.
Yeah. But you know that was so beautiful.
It was actually.
Would you review your baby bump?
I don't.
Or do you think that will be private?
I mean, not publicly like that, but there's no way it can be hidden because it's. I mean,
you must come on. Eventually.
It will expose you.
Eventually.
Right, but I mean, maybe not making an announcement, but I mean, it will be known eventually.
Anyways, man. Well, you know me, I'm a looky guy.
Yes.
You know, like I don't like you to see for yourself. Let the goodness of God just be showing by itself. Do you get what I mean? But big shout out to Keke Palmer, by the way. Of course, almost see Keke Manwa will not make us know how to pronounce this man's name in Nigeria. Keke Palmer.
Keke Palmer.
It's Keke, but big shout out to Keke. You know, she's one of those people, and one thing that stood out for me with Keke is the fact that at the age of 27, she was already on Time's most influential people. You get, and I see you getting there yourself.
Hey,
you're one of those people that see that you actually gonna make waves, and I'm actually rooting for you. Don't forget me when you get to the top. Of course, yes, the biggest one of the weekend, and this one is on Wizkid against all the rappers.
Keke.
You broke boys. According to Wizkid, you broke boy. But wait, I tweeted something. I took it down. Okay.
Confess.
So my tweet was, I know a lot of people will come for me, and I know a lot of people will say because I'm a big Wizkid fan. I said, what if this is an opportunity for the hip hop scene to actually blossom. Because if you think about it, nobody talks about it. Nobody is big enough to even, shed light on the Nigerian hip hop scene. Now, I'm not supporting what Wizkid said. I feel like he has killed a lot of people's dreams. Do you understand? I feel like he has, because a lot of people will probably give up and they want to go and start doing the tutu bang bang and they don't want to do the whole hip hop thing anymore, because they feel like even Wizkid doesn't rate them. But at the end of the day, I feel like this is an opportunity for a lot of rappers to put in the work, because the world is watching now. Can they start dropping songs? Since Wizkid said that thing, everybody has been using their Twitter fingers. Can you use your mouth? Do you get what I mean? Like, I need them to actually come out with bars. I've seen a few boys have come out, to drop bars. I've seen one guy, Letter to Wizkid and all of that. Do you get? But I see a lot of people, actually taking advantage of this, and I think like that's what a lot of rappers should do. No matter how established you are, this is an international star. We cannot take it away from him. So can we leverage on it? It could be a win-win situation. You get? We don't have to lose. We don't have to look at his comments. Can we win off his comment? Can we ride off the back of what he just said? Do you get what I mean? So I'm calling out to all the rappers out there. This morning, Seth, I'm giving you the platform. The phone lines will be open.
Actually.
And you can actually give us, your clean, I repeat, clean bars in 30 seconds. Just come up with a 30 seconds freestyle or written verse, but it has to be clean, no curse word, and none of that. But yes, the phone lines 0909-84848, and we'll be expecting rappers to call in. If not, Wizkid wins. Anyways, yes, of course. Something else happened over the weekend.
Yes,
do you want to tell them what happened,
the Omobeta concert. Did I say it right?
Omobeta concert. Of course, and yes, and that is so amazing. I like what Small Doctor has been doing, especially owning a zone that a lot of people don't want to own concerts. Like he does his concert every year, and this is the fourth edition. He does his concert every year in Agege. Do you understand? Like, which is very, very weird. Do you understand? Like, Agege is not where a lot of artists want to
typically
go for their concert, and he's been doing that, shutting down the Agege Stadium. So big shout out to man like Small Doctor and all the artists that came out to perform. Like, big shout out to all of you guys. But what's your take on this one?
I mean, we earlier mentioned 30 December, so I would say, okay, let's say this is a good start, and starting from the roots, because this is him, taking cognizance of, people in other areas apart from, doing like concerts on the beach or in other areas where people would normally do. So I'd say it's a good start. It's definitely a good start. So we'll see how December rolls out for like more fancy concerts.
All right, yo. So the phone lines are officially open, and this one is for all the rappers out there or anybody that just wants to say hello to the Edo Queen
or to the birthday boy.
Or to the birthday boy. Yes, let's do that. And yes, the number to dial it on is 0909-848-48, 0909-848-48. Yes, yo, big shout out to man like Will Smith until I remember the until you remember that, but you can't take away the greatness of his craft, of his originality, authenticity, and all of that, especially when it comes to, being a professional at his job. So, the world has been saying a lot since the Oscar, Chris Rock slap and all that, but that doesn't take away from all the good times this man has given to us, from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I'm one of those kids that, used to wake up every Saturday, and I don't want to call this station, but there was one station that we used to tune into to what Fresh Prince of Bel-Air every Saturday.
Do you remember like his intro rap to the
Do you know it?
I don't remember, but I know it was interesting.
It was.
And, like, it was walking. And I don't remember, but I know it was an epic one.
Well, at least I know the end. It's the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Hey.
Anyways, yes, but this guy has been successful in music, in the movie scene, of course, and also in creating content, and of course, different controversies he has given us
In
from
his
his
family.
family. You get what I mean? From Jada Pinkett
Yeah.
to August Alsina to his kids, of course, and all that.
Yeah.
Like, so, you know, it's been really amazing, and, you know, I'm really thankful for his journey. And,
So
of course,
far.
that's our man Crush
Monday.
Monday, guys. Of course, yes, but yes, it's still business as usual. Forget the birthday celebration, forget the game teary. Yeah, but at the end of the day, we still gotta do this, right? So, popular Nollywood actress Uche Ododo has taken to social media to apologize to Wizkid and his fans after she earlier berated the singer over criticism of rap. The actress, who had earlier slammed Wizkid for his statement, makes a U-turn and begs Wizkid and his fans, known as Wizkid FC, as she admitted that she overreacted. She concluded that she is not a rapper, and she went on to subscribe to unnecessary fight, something that doesn't concern her at all. She wrote, "I wish to apologize to Wizkid and FC. Make una no vex. I think I overreacted yesterday because I was angry over what I saw on the blogs. This war is not my war, please. Let the real owners fight it." Sister, now you know. Wizkid FC will frustrate you.
They literally, I think, yeah, she just said
I'm
to
sure they
wash
were
her
not.
hands off.
Babe, there's times that I've said, I love Davido, but I love Wizkid too. And I go check my DM. I know what people tell me in my DMs on Twitter, on Instagram, just on the show.
Yeah.
So I cannot imagine a woman with such following
Yeah.
that came out to say this. I can imagine what they put her through.
She just said that, I'm sorry, true, me when I know verse that she's
It's not my fight.
It's not
Oh.
a fight. Let
It's
do
not
that.
my fight. Like, let the real owners of the. You know, that's the one that, you know, have you ever gone to separate a couple before?
When they're fighting.
No, then when you now go and separate them, then you now talk to the husband anyhow, you talk to the wife anyhow, and then
Then they will not be like,
they'll
why are you talking to me?
I don't understand. Why are you talking to my wife? But you people were just fighting. Do you understand?
Like, sorry, I know they do it
see,
again.
they know they chook mouth for certain matter. That's why I told you I took down that tweet
Tweets.
I posted because I wasn't ready for the drama. Do you
Yeah.
understand? I felt like a lot of people will come for me and they will say, okay, because it's such a big Wizkid fan,
Yeah.
that's why I said what he said. But it's just the truth. If you actually think about it, I think we should ride this wave at the moment. But Uche Ododo, sorry, I can imagine what you are going through, my sister. I've been through it myself, so I know. Do you understand? But what's your take on this?
I mean, I feel like even about the whole controversy, I feel like everybody has right to their opinions, right? And I feel maybe because of who Wizkid is and him putting it out there, just like you said earlier, people would be discouraged. Maybe growing rappers would be discouraged because, oh, this big personality is saying this about this kind of art I'm supposed to be working towards. So to twist it around, let them take advantage of it, right? Which is something you said still, and instead grow the skill, right? Because I'm not, rapping is not my forte, right? And I just like remember like back in the day, I would say I can count the number of rappers that I probably would have listened to, maybe just MI, maybe Olamide. They're not a lot. So maybe his conclusion was from somewhere. So definitely maybe let's not be a lose-lose. Made them, you know.
I mean, there's
Exactly.
Anyways, what are your three biggest Nigerian rappers?
I could not even mention three now. I just said, okay, maybe let me add Faust to the mix.
All right, so Fowls one,
Olamide.
Olamide two,
And it was last person I mentioned. Emma.
MI. Okay, so for me it would be MI, Black Bones, definitely Black Bones, and
One last one.
the third person, you guys won't believe it. You won't believe it because I don't know, he fell off at some point. LD the Don. LD the Don is still my guy till tomorrow. Do you understand? Like I feel like it's still one of Mode 9. What happened to Mode 9? We have a lot of rappers that
These are people from like then.
Okay, should we talk about now?
So I'm saying maybe that's why Wizkid is saying this, because he probably feels like maybe the new people
generation
are not carrying on the legacy of these old people.
Of the soul people, because
Probably.
MI gave us, you know, some bangers when it started.
so.
Of course, Mode 9 killed the scene as
believe
well.
so.
I know Elbow Room, you know, like all those songs. Tribesmen, you get like that was like, see, bring hip hop back. Actually, bring hip hop back. I'm not trying to be wheezy right here, but please bring hip hop back. Maybe I'm the guy that will bring it back.
It's possible.
If it was the day that the DJ was here, I would have told Wizkid
on
something.
On Friday,
I'll tell Wizkid.
On Friday, you do
Me.
it.
Okay, on Friday, that's a G.
Friday,
you
do it.
Wizkid, I'm coming for you. Everybody tag that Wizkid out that Mr. Fire is coming through. Issue. Pound sterling, I'm officiating issue.
Gege.
Anyways, guys, yes, of course, music producer, artist Samuel Ogwachuba, popularly known as Sam Clef, has weighed in on the rap is dead statement. Yes, Wizkid is really trending. I think that's why he did it actually. He wanted to trend a little bit more. Made by his colleague Wizkid, addressing the issue on Saturday, media personality and pioneer of Free the Sheeple movement launched a joint IG live session where invited some music veterans such as Kaz, Brecon, and Sam Clef to chip in their thoughts. While speaking, argued that Wizkid at the beginning of his career in Surulere, Lagos, was a rapper, while Sam Clef, who took it from there, insisted that Wizkid is not a fantastic singer. He went to draw a controversial comparison between Inyanya and Wizkid, saying that he doesn't know who will win if both artists perform at an audition. Do you want to go first on this?
I mean, I would want to say maybe Wizkid's statement did generate like a lot of backlash and everything, but I feel
it doesn't take away the fact that he's a great singer.
No, he's great and everything, but I wouldn't always like draw comparisons, right? Everybody's different. It's not a fact of, oh, you are better than this person. I mean, your music is different or whatnot. Let's leave it at that. You're a good singer, you're a good singer, you're a good rapper, you're a good rapper. I think it was us pained.
It was just fair.
Yeah.
And I like the fact that So was shutting this down. So I watched this interview. I watched this live actually. Yeah. And I like the fact that So was saying, no, that is not the bone of contention. That is not what we're talking about. Yeah. It isn't time for you to pitch Wizkid against somebody else. This is the time for you to address what he said. What do you think about it? It's like us talking about it now and then we start saying, Wizkid cannot even sing. Wizkid cannot even sing. Davido is better. Do you get like, I think like these are the problems, and I had a serious issue with it because it was coming from Sam Clef. Because the reason I had an issue because it was coming with Sam Clef is because Samba, Maru, Samba. That's Wizkid and Sam Clef. They have one of the biggest Wizkid songs of all time together. Now I don't think because of your brother messed up at some point, right? It just gives you, the mouth to come out and start saying, oh, he's not a fantastic singer. You didn't know that before when you were working with him. And then, we can't take away Wizkid's greatness. Whether or not he is, maybe he wasn't a fantastic rapper since we've seen his rap video. But a fantastic singer, yes, he is. And you see, you don't even have to tell me that Wizkid, the numbers don't lie. Do you understand? Numbers are counting. You went from being a producer and a musician to being a blogger, sir. Then you're not a fantastic producer as well. Do you understand? If you actually want to say it like that, it makes you... You're not a fantastic producer. That is what it is. So I hate when people, in relationships, right? One thing I never do is, when I have a quarrel with, my wife or something, I now start saying, but it's not like you are. I never try to bring, because I've seen your downtime, and I don't think it is when I'm upset that I should bring it up. I can bring it up when we're having a conversation normally. True. Do you get what I mean? I feel like that's exactly what just happened. Like, you are bitter, of course. You've asked Wizkid for royalties, which you never came out to say, oh, I've gotten my royalties or anything, and the next thing you're saying is not a fantastic singer. Wizkid, you give out that royalty. Anyways, guys, let's go on a quick music break, and of course your favorite entertainment show on the planet will definitely be right back. Tea Time, we'll be right back.